Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's lesson. I hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's lesson objective. So today we will write and interpret numerical expressions and compare expressions using a visual model. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this strip diagram. So up here, I have a strip diagram, which is 24 plus 4. Right? Now, each of my portions of the strip diagram are the same. So that would mean this one is 24 plus 4, and this one is 24 plus 4. So if we were to find the sum of all three of these, if we were to combine them all together, we have 24 plus 4, which is going to be 28, 28, and 28. But if I wanted to write this as an expression, I could take 24 plus 4, and I'm going to put in parentheses to show that this is the family. This is what I need to go ahead and combine first. I'm then going to go ahead and add that to 24 plus 4 and add that to 24 plus 4. Now, I could leave it like this, or I can also turn this into a multiplication sentence. So if I know that I have 24 plus 4 in one box, and I have 3 copies of that. So I'm going to multiply that by 3. So if I take 24 plus 4, that's going to be the same as saying I have 28, because I'm going to go ahead and do whatever's in the middle or in the parentheses first. And then I'm going to multiply that by 3. Okay, and that is going to give me, if I were to go ahead and do this over here, 28 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. I'm going to put the 4 down, carry the 2. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 more is going to be 84. So that will be 84. So that is what our strip diagram is modeling. Now, let's go ahead and, let me clear everything. Find what is 3 times the sum of some number and 4. So here is my strip diagram that I'm going to go ahead and use. Now, I want 3 times the sum of some number and 4. So I have three sections of my strip diagram. They're both the same. So I want 3 times the sum of some number and 4. So that means each one of these sections in my strip diagram is going to be some number. I'm going to represent that number as A. The sum, so that means we're going to be adding that to 4. And that's going to give me some sort of portion. And we're going to do that 3 times. So if I were to represent this as a multiplication sentence, I'm going to have a group of 4, A plus 4. And I'm going to do that 3 times, which is going to give me a multiplication sentence. I could also write this as I have 3 groups of some number plus 4. So whatever my answer is to A plus 4, I'm going to multiply that by 3. All right, now let's go ahead and do it with an actual number. So we have the sum of 2 12s and 4 3s. Now we want to find the sum of 2 12s and 4 3s. So let me go ahead and write a strip diagram right here. So I know that I have 2 12s. So I'm going to go ahead and put down 12 here and 12 here. And then I also have 4 3s, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put down 3, a 3, and that's not really exactly a good representation. We're going to have 3 3s. So basically I have 2 groups of 12. So that means I can multiply, right? So I have 2 groups, 2 times 12. I can also do 12 times 2. And then I also have, I forgot one. I also have 4 groups of 3. I have 4 3s. Right? Now I want to find the sum of both of these. So that means I have to add these together. So I need to go ahead and add my 2 12s together, which is going to be 24. And then I'm going to go ahead and add and multiply my 4 3s, which is going to be 12. So now I add 24 plus 12, which is going to give me 36. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now I have 8 times 43 minus 13. Now if I were to do this, if I have 8 times 43 minus 13, that's going to be, that kind of sounds like it's 8 times 43 minus 13. And if we go from left to right, if we do 8 times 43, I went ahead and did the math on 8 times 43 already. So 8 times 43 is going to be equal to, I'll write this down here, 344 minus 13. And so that is going to give me 331. If we were to just to go 8 times 43, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and subtract 13. But what we have in our parentheses is it's telling us that this is the group we need to focus on first. We actually need to subtract 43 minus 13. So if I were to say 8 times the difference between 43 times 13, that's saying, hey, I actually need to find out what the difference is of 43 and 13 first. So the difference, so if I were to do this, so let me do 8 times 43 minus 13, because it's telling me what is going on. I have to do what's in the parentheses first, because that's what we're taking the difference of. So this 43 minus 13 is going to be 30. Now we can go ahead and multiply our 8 times 30, which is going to be, if I have 8 and then I multiply that by 3, that's going to give me 24. So I had 24 because I did 8 times 3 10. So that's going to be 24 10. So 240. So our answers are completely different if we don't do what's in the parentheses first. And that's really important because in this scenario, because of our parentheses, it's telling us that we want to find out what 8 times the difference of 43 minus 13 is first, right? And we don't want to find out what the product of 8 times 43 is and then take away 13. So it's really important that we make sure we state what we need to do in the correct order. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I have 9 times 13, and then I have 8 13s. And so we're going to go ahead and try and figure out which one is greater than and which one's less than, right? So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 13s. Right? Now, if I were to go ahead and add one more, so if I have 8 13s, 9 13s is just like one more 13. So we can see from here, if I have one more 13, that's going to be greater. So 9 times 13 is greater than 8 times 13, or 8 13s, sorry. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and review today's lesson objectives. So today we wrote and interpreted the numerical expressions and compared expressions using a visual model. And we did that with our number line and then also comparing our 9 times 13 and 8 13s there at the very end. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope this was a wonderful lesson and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.